All right. Decided to go live right quick, do a live stream right quick. So, I'm gonna talk some boxing. So, yeah. All right. Yesterday we saw the debut of Alexander Usyk, or should I say Alexander Useless, because like I said, that was a useless fight to work. You know what I'm saying, to watch. You know, man. Had I been a media member covering that fight, I would have been like utterly disgusted. Because like I said, his new name should be Useless. Because if you call that an impressive, what's up? Hey, CB, what's up, man? If you call that an impressive heavyweight debut, then, man, I don't know what to tell you. Because all I needed was like 3 rounds to assess Usyk. And I could tell that dude ain't that damn good. And like I said, he will get destroyed by any top 5 heavyweight. I mean, that fight was like horrible to watch. Horrible. It was just like watching Klitschko and Tyson Fury all over again. But these Eastern European fighters supposed to be so exciting. Man, like I said, dude is like he ain't even food for Deontay Wilder. He like what you call, like, you know how your mama give you a fruit roll up just to snack on before you head to the bus stop or before you start walking to school. Dude is a fruit snack for Deontay Wilder. What's up, man? Fucking fruit snack. He ain't even food for Wilder. He a fruit snack. That's a man at best that usually only lasts about maybe 2 rounds with Wilder. I can see him being brutally knocked out. I found that hilarious that this is the new dude that they pumping up that's supposed to come after big bad Deontay Wilder. It's amazing who these dudes try to rally behind, who the lamestream media try to rally behind, guys like this. That dude ain't remotely a threat to Wilder. Like I said, that dude is a 2-round fight for Wilder. When I say Wilder gets him out of there with ease, I'm talking about this with ease. He got lumped up against that dude. For real. I can see Usyk getting carried out on a stretcher if he fight Wilder. I can see him getting hurt really bad if he fights Wilder. And then people would say Wilder shouldn't have fought him. But you already know who gonna push for this fight. And I want them to get exactly what they asked for too. He's not even remotely ready for Wilder. So he can call Wilder out all he wants. He like, for real. He gotta go to the back of the line. I mean, he ain't even nobody I would even worry about right now. Yeah, I know the next Miracle Whip option. But like I said, people gonna rally behind this dude, and then if Wilder fights him and Wilder flatlines him, then they gonna be saying, oh well, he wasn't a real heavyweight anyway. He came up from cruiserweight. That's all you gonna hear. So I'm already prepared for that, but I wasn't impressed at all. And then Bibble, he ain't shit neither. Bibble is another overrated hype job. I've seen enough of Bibble to know that he just ain't really that good. He okay, but he could be beat, and I could see him being beat with ease. I think Usyk beats him. I think Beterbiev knocks him out. Yeah, he is basic. He's a basic. Yeah, I already said that. After what I saw last night, I think Canelo actually might have a chance against Bibble. I am dead serious. After what I saw, Bibble probably would get beat by Canelo. If Canelo chooses to stay stay at 175. They're not going to put Canelo in the ring with Beterbiev or Booslick. And the funny part about it is, Miss Boxing, none of those dudes have what you call a big fan base. Lomachenko fans get mad at me when I say he don't have a fan. He don't have a fan base. He was on pay-per-view overseas, and I heard his pay-per-view was terrible against Campbell. I went to his fight earlier this year. Wasn't nobody there. They closed off the whole top section. Did Tyson Fury. His last fight sold like 3,000 tickets. But they trying to say these dudes are box office draws. Yeah, exactly. Crickets. I'm sitting up at the Staples Center. And I'm looking at, like, damn, the whole top section is closed off. So it make you wonder, okay, how many tickets they gave away, comped, whatever the situation is. But like I said, the whole top section of the Staples Center was closed off. Lomachenko ain't a big draw. Well, that hasn't been, actually, that's the funny part. It hasn't been ruled out that Errol Spence isn't going to fight Danny Garcia in January. So that still hasn't been ruled out. So stay tuned. It might happen. Because Errol Spence has not officially said that he's fighting on January the 25th. And basically they pretty much said he'd be all right. So he may still fight January the 20th. I would, but I'm not Errol Spence. But they'll probably, if I was Errol Spence, I'd just push the fight back like a couple of weeks. I'll push it back like maybe 2 or 3 weeks. Just joking, you know. I'm pretty sure Errol Spence is like in one of them ice rooms and all that type of shit. I'm pretty sure that Errol Spence is like, you know, Errol Spence got money, so he can get state-of-the-art rehab shit that'll like touch him back up like a little bit more quicker than what we have. He probably in one of them ice machines and shit. So I think he'll be okay. Well, if he laughing about it, then he probably okay. He probably didn't feel nothing. I mean, he felt a little bit of pain and shit, but he probably all right now. Because they saying he walking, they saying he pretty much doing everything. So, you know. But I would rather hear from Errol Spence, but I'm pretty sure that he want to keep things under wrap and shit for a minute. We'll probably know by the beginning of November what Errol Spence is gonna do. So we'll probably know by then what he's gonna do. Is he gonna fight that date or? Yeah, I know. But you got to understand when you get to. Yeah, I think Wilder is going to get rid of Ortiz even quicker this time. But I'll probably be covering that fight. So I'll probably do my regular routine. This is a fight. I'll try to get there probably Wednesday. So I'll have the best footage for you guys that I can. And I want y'all to remember something, and I want y'all to peep something out. Look at all the other boxing channels that cover boxing. You know, the big guns like Seconds Out and Fight Hub and Fight Hype, the guys with like 200,000-300,000 subs. Go back to my videos covering Errol Spence versus Shawn Porter. That whole weekend, I put out like 60 or 70 videos. Now, who do you know that worked that hard? Who do you know that put out that much work? I'll put out between 60 and 70 videos covering that fight. Nobody put out more videos than me. And then the stuff that I added to Dante's channel. So nobody put in more work than me and Dante. Oh, Triple G fighting fighting another factory worker. Like I said, look at my videos covering that fight. I put out like 60 videos. 60 videos. None of the big guns did that kind of work. Because when you go there, you want to make sure that people have as much footage to see as possible. I was the one that actually started the movement with Booker T. Because I was the first one that recognized him. Then when I interviewed him, then everybody else saw that it was Booker T and they wanted to interview him. So, yeah. So when I go back to Vegas like next month, once again, Triple G should just be ran out of boxing. I mean, to be honest with you, the gig is up with him. Everybody know what it is with him. But like I said before, Ego talked about that on his video too. Ego talked about the complexion protection. So Ego talked about that in his live stream. Like I said before, these motherfuckers always try to match make for us, but then when it comes to Triple G, they say he don't have to fight Charlo. He don't have to fight Demetrius Andrade. He don't have to fight those dudes. He earned the right not to. Well, whatever. I'm gonna tell you right now, DAZN is probably losing a shitload of money. No matter how much they want to pretend that they making buku amounts of money, I don't think the American market is doing very good. Now they won't tell me, or they won't tell certain groups of people, but I think the American market is failing, and I think it's failing miserably. Yeah, that's another thing. Heard his ticket sales ain't been that good. I mean, how many more guys like this you gonna fight? They gonna say, this is what they gonna say. They gonna say, oh, this dude is the mandatory. But Charlo been the mandatory for the last couple of years. Demetrius Andrade got a belt, and he don't want to unify the belts, which I don't understand. He been doing this for years. So like I said, the gig been up on Triple G. It's getting to the point to where even his fans are remaining quiet. The only thing they can say is, oh, you just don't like Triple G, you just hating. I ain't hating, I'm just telling the truth. This dude is allowed to fight truck driver after truck driver. This dude is allowed to fight all these cashiers at the Motel 6 and truck drivers, Uber drivers, and don't nobody say shit. But yet, if a brother want to take a tune-up fight, oh, this is trash. Oh, this is horrible. Triple G looked horrible against Derevyanchenko. He looked horrible, and he lost the fight. In so many words, he was admitting that he lost the damn fight. Most people thought he lost the fight. Boxers thought he lost the fight. You know, of course, you had DAZN trying to like justify it. The announcers, you know, they do that for the popular guy. I would never be a blow-by-blow analyst. I would never be a ringside judge. Because if I can't say what I want to say, then why am I there? Yeah, he fought a dude from a 2-year layoff. Yeah, he said that wasn't his best night. Yeah, and they had this dude listed at the best fighter in the last 25 years based off what? He the best fighter within the last 25 years, like based off what? So well, we about to find out shortly if Errol Spence will be the same. Oh, Tom Loeffler. Yeah, Tom Loeffler stay lying. But the thing is, I'll probably won't ever get to cover a Triple G fight because Tom Loeffler is hands-on to a certain degree with who they give media credentials to. They probably not ever gonna give me media credentials to cover a Triple G fight, and that's fine. But eventually, Triple G is gonna show up at a fight that I show up, and I'm gonna corner him, and I'm gonna just ask him. Now, I don't think Errol Spence needs a tune-up fight because he just fought. I don't think he needs a tune-up fight. I think like I said, he said he'll be fine, so I'm gonna take his word for it. Yeah, I do. Like I work out on the weekends because I can't do it like during the weekday because of my work schedule. Now, Triple G don't understand English when you ask him a tough question. Yeah, Errol will be fine. I don't think this is going, like I said, they might put him in one of those chambers. They gonna put them pads on his back. I forgot what you call it. They gonna put them pads on his back and shit. He gonna go to the doctor. He gonna be fine. Yeah, he don't need a tune-up. He'll be fine. He'll be ready to go by January 25th because from my knowledge, they still haven't called the fight off. So I'm going to assume that he's fighting January the 25th. Until I hear otherwise, I'm going to assume that he'll be ready to go January the 25th because if you think about it, you still got a few months. Okay, you got October, November, December, January. You still got 4 months to prepare. Because it's not even October the 25th yet, so Errol Spence still got like 4 months. Errol Spence could take like a month off, and then he could have his regular 8-week training camp. So Errol Spence really doesn't have to go into camp till like really the beginning of December or the end of November. So Errol Spence will be fine. He got plenty of time. Well, the thing is it's not him. It's just a lot of shit behind the scenes that I keep telling people. Well, they keep saying that fight is gonna happen. Like I told you, when I see an actual press conference when I see an actual press conference with them two dudes standing like on opposite sides of a podium, then I'll believe it. Because I'm not finna get my hopes up, or I'm not even, like I said, and then it get to a point I can't even talk about the shit, because every time I even remotely talk about the shit, it gets so toxic to where I don't even want to talk about it. So until I see a press conference, I'm going to assume that the fight may not happen. Well, see, that's the thing. You get these clowns that get on here bumping their gums about me, about Dante, about Ego, and the LDBC, holler about we do this, we do that, we anti-American, we anti-this, but then these so-called white boys that's supposed to be pride of the country, and these other non-blacks that's supposed to be pride of the country, United States, they root against Deontay Wilder. And then when you ask, well, why don't you like Deontay Wilder? They'll say, oh, well, he hasn't fought nobody. And then you come with, well, Triple G hasn't fought anybody. Oh, Triple G get knockouts. Well, Triple G ain't had that many knockouts as of late. Then they changed the narrative. Yep, always. Then they changed the narrative when you say, well, why don't you like, it's always the excuse. I just wish they had just cut the shit and just say we don't like him because he's black. But now all of a sudden these dudes that's from the States is all of a sudden on the Uslik bandwagon because they want to see Wilder lose at all costs. So that's why I don't take these clowns seriously. They know what's up. Well, that's what Jim Lampley got paid to do. That's what, and look where HBO is right now. HBO was hyping up these dudes like Triple G, Lomachenko, Bibble, and then now they out of business. And then they ratings started to plummet because they refused to work. The dude that ran HBO refused to like do any business. He refused to do any business with Al Heyman. So now this is why HBO is where they is now. And then HBO lost millions of subscribers when they lost boxing. That's why they in the situation that they in now. That's the whole idea, to turn him into Jerry Cooney. You hit the nail right on the coffin. That's the whole idea, to turn him into the next Jerry Cooney, where he gonna be carefully matched. They're gonna give him a couple of bums that he can knock out, and then they're going to try to hype up a fight with Wilder. Should Wilder still remain undefeated, and Wilder is going to decapitate him. But the difference is with Larry Holmes versus Deontay Wilder. Larry Holmes got basically raped in negotiations. Jerry Cooney got half of the purse. It was just a lot of shit in behind. And then here's Larry Holmes, the celebrated Easton, Pennsylvania, celebrated heavyweight champion, undisputed, if I'm not mistaken at the time, heavyweight champion. But he got treated like he was in the ring because he beat Jerry Cooney's ass. But he made up for it. He straight up made up for it in the ring. Like I said, what they did to Larry Holmes was a disgrace.